Okay guys, this is the temp in here right now. It is 40 something out there. Wind chill is just astronomical, and that poor butterfly, there's no way I could let her go out there. Alright. Don't laugh, but we went to my mom's to help her yesterday, and that's a bunch of peppers I put in here to plant. More stuff. Anyway, she picked all of her beefsteaks off the vine, and she really didn't want to give up her tomatoes, and I said so last minute I did what I always do, something crazy. See, that was just a week ago, and it's already got new stuff coming on, and it is a little humid in here. I'm not sure. Let me step over here. I'm in my jammies. That's on. Yeah, that's blowing out some warm air. That's barely blowing out any air, guys. Barely. I gotta figure something else out for the tubes. So I'm gonna throw this over here. This is all stuff I just did not get transferred. As always, you know me, it's like I will get around to it, and that round to it never comes around. Look at all them stupid rollies. Where is that, where are the frogs and the lizards? Okay, so I'm gonna scoot all this over and try not to crush the basil and all, because I need the fans moving here. But I went ahead, don't laugh. My mama needed her tomatoes, you know. Everybody got such a late start this year. And my friend from high school made that, and I like that. I want to keep it right here. So I'm scooting all this over, cleaning up my mess here. Alright, this is what you call last minute. Throw together just like I do in cooking. And I had something else come up yesterday when I was helping my mom that I thought was pretty cool. Alright, her sad looking tomatoes. She had these in her back. Well, you know, it's been cold. They were getting kind of shabby. But there's still tomatoes there. These are the heirloom ones that I had planted for her. And I guess I thought I tied that where I could get it untied. Because we had to put it in the back of the truck. It was very cold, very windy. They look a little rough, but like I mentioned before, that whatever you put in this greenhouse, it may look rough at first, but it does come around, and things just thrive in here. It's almost like a hospital for plants. I thought I had me a knife in here. I forgot to grab because it's so cold out there. I got a late start today because I did not want to come out here. Alright, so since that one's out of chrysalis and it's way too cold, sorry y'all. Well, I don't know where she went. There she is, or he. Get the baby out and let the baby move around. It should be okay in here. No, I don't want ants to get on there. Okay, I'm going to set that right there for right now. Because see, there is still a lot of caterpillars. And I think the ants got in here too. So I'm going to have to pull all that out, clean it out, give them some fresh stuff, and get rid of the ants, because the ants will hurt the thing. They just get in here because when we built this, it was warm. and everything was moving around. That's why it's full of rollies and all that. If we'd have done it in the winter, it would have killed out a lot of stuff. It would have been much better. So I'm going to plant the couple of the tomatoes right there. Let's see if I can tear this ribbon with this. I normally keep scissors out here, but they tend to rust because of the moisture. So I try to remember to take them in the house, and I did. Great. Well, guys, hang on. I'll bring you right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. And let me clear that off. I got them planted. They may look rough, but I can tell you what, I think it'll regenerate, and I think it'll become really big and bushy. I put one over here, and one over here. So I'm getting them watered in good. I have lots of eggshells in there from the chickens. And I'm gonna plant a whole lot of basil in there with them because I need a lot of basil. Then I'm gonna move these pepper plants. Go ahead and just get those moist. I have some more pepper plants because last minute when we got home, I decided that I was going to pull up some more peppers. So I went out there in the dark when I was letting the dog out with Tom. And when we got home from Momma's yesterday, and I went ahead and pulled up some more. I just couldn't let them go. Same old, same old. Anyway, these get watered in really good. I'll get all this soil cleaned up, get it really moist, and get some basil from Italy planted in through here. Because that pairs very well with the tomatoes. And I love basil. Even though I have some over there, got a little bit on the end. I'm going to make sure I have plenty. Go ahead and get this soil pretty wet while I'm here. Oop. Alright, get this watered in really good. And anytime you transplant something, it goes into shock. And then plus it, even though I wrapped it up, covered it with a blanket, and we tied it down in the back of the truck, the wind chill coming home, you know, that was pretty cold on them. So we will see if they make it or not. You know, they could just have transplant shock. They could have got way too cold and decided they're done, because they look pretty puny right now. But time will tell, and we'll just see. And if not, then I'll just have to plant some more. But I was just going to try and salvage Mom's tomatoes. They were starting to look rough, but like she said, they waited till the end of the season to produce, and she was kind of sad that it took so long to get tomatoes. I mean, she started getting them in September. That's a long time to wait, y'all. So anyway, I'm going to turn this off, go inside, take a shower, get all cleaned up, because now I'm all yucky. And it's cold out, y'all. My dog's out there. She's going to be mad. She's going to be wanting to go back in. And I thought I would update you guys on this. I'll come back, some research and some stuff for the greenhouse, and hopefully that butterfly's in here. There's plenty of nectar in here for the butterfly, because there's all kinds of, there's lantana, there's soon-to-be echinacea, there's milkweed. They do feed on that tropical milkweed, that milkweed. There's marigolds. Oh, I got to take this out here and clean this out, get those ants out. All right, I'll come back and I will catch y'all later.